Hola, welcome to a brand new episode of Beating Faces. I'm April, aka the Brooklyn Wolf of Makeup. I hope you guys are having a good day, a good week, a good quarantine. Remember, please wash your hands and your ass. Summer's coming and I want to go out. As you can see by the title of this video, I'm going to be talking about some badass ladies who I have been loving in the ring. Now, you know, I gotta say, us as wrestling fans, we love to reminisce and talk about the past and how great wrestling was back then and the amazing wrestlers that we had back then and blah, 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 blah. But they're not focusing on the present and the future because the women, especially the women in wrestling now, oh my God, insane. They're so freaking awesome. And not just in WWE, I'm talking about NXT, AEW, these indie promotions from all over the country, hell, all over the world. And a lot of people are not acknowledging them. So I have a little list of women who I'm going to briefly talk about while accomplishing this makeup look, because these women, man, they're stealing my heart. Whether it's their ring work, whether it's their promo work, and their little gimmicky selves, I'm loving it. So if you want to see how I got this makeup look, keep on watching, take some notes. There are some women on here that you might think, oh, I haven't thought about that. What? She's cool? Let me watch some of her stuff. And as always, I will leave every single makeup product in the description box down below. Yeah, let's get this started. All right, so let's get this started. The brows are done, the eyes are primed. Now let's do this. Now, tonight, I need to talk about some of my favorite female wrestlers who I have been loving. Now these women, and not just the ones on my list, but female wrestlers in general, the same amount of credit that I give to these guys, no, actually 5 times. I give y'all 5 times more credit than I give to these guys, because I don't know how you do it. I don't know how you could get in the ring and just do these things that these guys can do. Hell, a lot of y'all be doing these intergender matches. I'm like, yo, y'all are crazy. But you know what? I'm loving it. You could really tell that these women just go above and beyond. All these wrestlers, male, female, other, I give it to y'all. But tonight, we need to focus on the ladies. And I have a little list of ladies that I need to talk about. It's not a full list, but these are women who have been catching my eye, who I have been loving on the mic, in the ring, doing their thing. And one of the main ladies who I need to talk about a little bit is Liv freaking Morgan. Now, I can't remember right now if she is qualifying for the Money in the Bank, but if she is, I'm hoping that she gets it. She is so underrated. I have been loving her more and more ever since she came back. She was actually my favorite member out of the Riot Squad, and I loved her little gimmick, her little Harley Quinn thing, but whenever she got in the ring, I was always intrigued by her. Unfortunately, I didn't see a lot of her stuff while she was in NXT. I've seen a couple of her matches, and girl, in the ring, good stuff. But she's just so good, and I am very, very happy when she came back, they scrapped that whole stupid storyline with her and Lana. Yeah, y'all remember that Jerry Springer wedding at that last Raw of 2019, and she came out to be a lesbian, apparently in love with Lana. I don't know. I remember, oh my God, I remember that. That was such a shit show, but I'm very happy that they stopped it. But what she got going on right now, first of all, whoever is doing her gear and her makeup and her hair, yo, beautiful, beautiful, beautiful work. She is looking like a badass comic book character, and I'm just loving it. She has been beating the shit out of Ruby Riott for the past couple of weeks, and like I said, if she is qualifying for Money in the Bank, I'm pretty sure I'll remember eventually. I want her to win. I don't know for about a title, but then again, it's like, do I want to see her in the title picture yet? No, because when the Riot Squad were together, I don't understand why they broke up. A lot of people felt Ruby should go on her own, but I feel they should have gotten the tag titles when they were announced, because I love them as a Riot Squad. I mean, and they had Sarah Logan, but you know what? I digress. But yes, Liv Morgan, I'm loving her. I want her more in the ring. She has been killing it. And that, I just gave myself homework, because I am now going to go back to old NXT matches and see more of her matches, because like I said, I saw a couple of her stuff. I loved it. I want to see more. I mean, come on, guys. We're in quarantine. What else is there to do except watch wrestling? And there are a shit ton of wrestling out there. And there's also a list of wrestlers that I need to do more research on, and Liv Morgan is one of them. So the next person on my list who I have been loving, and I can't front, I'm going to sound like the biggest hypocrite, but you know what? People change their minds. And I used to talk a lot of shit about this girl, but man, oh man, she has made me a fan. And I am talking about none other than the gorgeous Zelina Vega, hometown girl, New York, Queens girl. You already know. She's another one. Now, I am loving her as a manager. Don't get me wrong. I am loving her as a manager. But believe it or not, I want to see her more in the ring. You know, she hasn't really gone in the ring too many times since she's been on Raw. But damn, I mean, her as a manager, she is managing the sexiest stable on Monday Night Raw. She got Andrade, she got Angel Garza, and she got Austin Theory. Like, they're all just beautiful together, and I'm loving them. I'm loving them together. But man, what I would give to see her in the ring more. I don't understand why the WWE doesn't do the mixed match challenges anymore. I remember they did it, what was it, the end of 2017 and 2018, they used to do it on Facebook Live, which I thought it was really cool. And as a fan of intergendered matches, this is as close as we're going to get to intergendered matches on TV. And when they used to do that, I thought it was so awesome, and I would have loved to seen her and Andrade tag up, or her and Angel, or fuck it, put her and her man Aleister Black together, and come on, let's have some wrestling. I'm loving her. I'm loving her lately. By the way, her makeup artist, I need to know who she is, and I need to follow her, because her face is constantly beat to the gods. I swear. I need to know what highlight she's be wearing, because I feel like it's blinding. It's beautiful. She's looking gorgeous, especially, yo, this past week, coming out in that pink number, in them high-ass stilettos. She had them fucking stripper shoes, and I'm like, yo, girl, don't die. Don't die, don't die, don't die, because she was just looking all types of hot. And her on the ring, her on the mic, so ruthless. I'm loving it. I want more Zelina Vega. You know, I gotta represent. You know, I may not be from Queens, but she's a New Yorker, and come on, girl, come on. As much as I'm loving you on the mic and as a manager, I'd like to see you more in the ring, please, please. So y'all already know the drill. I'm gonna finish this eye and move on here, and I'll be back. Alright, so the eyes are finally done. You guys have no idea how long it takes to perfect a freaking wing. Now let's get back to it. Now the next woman on my list is another one who I need to see in the title, not in the title run, but I need to see more of her. We need more of her. And I am talking about Miss Sonya Deville. Now, I just want to say, y'all have no idea how happy I am that she's away from Mandy. I am so happy that her and Mandy are finally done. I haven't been watching SmackDown, but you know, the whole drama from WrestleMania and that whole thing. But yo, I am so freaking happy that she's not with her anymore. I've been saying from the jump, out of the two, she was always the best. Now, when she first started, she wasn't really, I guess, something to look at. I mean, you know, they had to make Mandy, you know, the gorgeous. I guess they tried to do a Beauty and the Beast thing with her, and I don't understand what it is when it comes to WWE whenever they get these, especially these women who were fighting in either MMA or UFC, and they just make them so, you know, like, I hated that. Like what they did with Shayna. I mean, she's already some type of special looking. I don't want to be mean, but Shayna Baszler scares me. Shayna Baszler scares me. And then when, I'll say Mandy. When Sonya started, she even had that whole thing, you know, she was an Ultimate Fighter or did MMA. And they just made her so, like, manly and shit. So it was like, what the hell is this? So now that they have her all glammed up, I'm not saying I didn't like her when she was all in her, you know, MMA, you know, ready to fight gear, but I guess now we're seeing more of her. We really didn't need all of that. We have these people coming to the WWE, and I get it. Vince wants them to hold that. I guess, yeah, they did mixed martial arts. They were in UFC and know that they want to keep that facade, but no, stop. So now that she is showing herself even more and she's away from Mandy, I want to see her in some type of title run. I'm very upset. I don't even know if she's in the Money in the Bank. No, she's actually not, because she's still in this stupid storyline with Mandy Rose, and I cannot wait for the day they officially separate them. I mean, just no. I do not think they ever worked. They were not my favorite when they were together. I've always felt they could have done more with her. And no, they just want to focus everything on Mandy Rose. I'm not saying I do not like Mandy Rose. I think she's okay, but I've always been more fonder to Sonya. But come on, the girl can move in the ring. And honestly, the way she's been looking lately, shit. How you doing, girl? She's about to make me turn lesbian. Like, what's up? Nah, but let me stop. But I really do love Sonya Deville. I've really been a big fan of hers. And like I said, I want more of her in the ring. Like, I hate that a lot of these women that I'm talking about, I need to see more of them. They're so underrated. Like, come on, WWE. You know what you have. You have a great women's division, and you're not using them. Like, come on, bros. And don't use the whole quarantine thing, because y'all are getting a good amount of wrestlers. Start showing them off. Mostly the women. Just saying. Now, speaking of underrated, well, I can't say that she's underrated now. I feel like she was very underrated when she was in NXT. Well, not really underrated in NXT, but I know a lot of people weren't a fan of hers, but she is starting to get that clout, and man, oh man, I'm loving this girl. I'm loving this girl so much. Like, holy shit. Holy shit. You know what I'm talking about? I'm gonna tell y'all what I'm talking about. I'm talking about Miss EST of RAW now. But she used to be the EST of NXT, but man, Bianca Belair. Now, this girl, I'm not gonna front. When I first saw her, I wasn't a big fan. I wasn't really into the whole gimmick of the undefeated and all that. But after her match at TakeOver, I think it was 2 years ago, that she had with Shayna Baszler for the title, I'm not gonna front, I was kind of mad that she didn't win it. Like, this girl is so good. And can I say, her and her man are goals? Oh my god, her and Montez Ford, yo, freaking goals. They are so freaking cute together. See, those two, king and queen, just goals. And I can easily say that because of what we see, but from what we see, they look like they have a good relationship. But back to Bianca. Now, this girl, oh my gosh, she is so strong. She got that swag. Her in the ring, oh my god. I feel like I can watch her wrestle any day, anytime, anywhere, because oh my god. And now, here's my shit. I was not happy when they moved her up to Raw without winning the NXT title. Sorry, I'm like all these stuff. Sorry about that. But yes, I was pretty upset that she didn't win the NXT title before she went to Raw. I wanted her to have the title before she went up there. She is so freaking good. I do not understand why she probably had what? Now, I haven't been watching NXT not too long, but as long as I've been watching it, she probably had maybe one? I don't know how many matches she's had for the NXT Women's title. I'm thinking it's one, because the only one I can think of is the one that she had with Shayna Baszler. But man, I'm not gonna lie. Yes, we did have Charlotte and Rhea at WrestleMania. And this might sound, what the fuck she talking about? I would not have minded if we had Charlotte, Rhea, and Bianca at WrestleMania for the title. Now, if they didn't have that triple threat last year, okay, no problem. But like, think about it, yeah, it would have been, well, we had a triple threat for the women's last year, now we're having a triple threat for the NXT. I don't know, but I would have not minded that shit. Even Rhea and Bianca, we can go on and on about, oh, they gave Charlotte the title, blasey, meh, all that crap. But it just really bothers me that she never got the NXT title when she was on NXT, and now that she's on Raw, we do not know when she's gonna go for the title. If anything, we do not know what's going on with Becky Lynch and this freaking title. Like, yes, now she is the longest reigning Raw Women's Champion, which is cool. It's cool. You know, I'm a fan of Becky. You know, I'm not going to downgrade what she's done with it, but we need to have something to have Bianca in the title run. Hopefully really soon, because I think her with that women's Raw title and her man with the tag titles, oh man, her and the Street Profits together, they are so cute. And I know a lot of people don't want her and them together because it's like, oh great, now we gonna have the faction that we should have had with the Usos and Naomi. Oh, we got this, that, and the third. But I like it. I love her. She's so freaking good in the ring. And what can I say? I wasn't a fan of her. She made me a fan. So this next one, and man, oh man, I'm going to get so much shit for this because of the amount of shit I've spoken about this woman. And I spoke a lot of shit about her, but man, she's getting me, guys. She is getting me, and I don't know how I feel about it. And it is Britt Baker.
What? What?
What? What?
Now, don't come at me. Don't come at me. First, let me bronze and contour, and then I'll explain why.
Explain yourself.
Now, I know. Believe me, I know a lot of people feel all types of feelings about her, but she's getting me, guys. She is really getting me. Now, the first time I saw her, which I didn't realize that was her, was in All In. So when they first announced her as the first woman to be signed by AEW, I think, okay, there has to be something about this woman. Why is she the first one to get signed? Maybe she's pretty good. You know, a lot of these guys came from the indie scene. I was still learning about the indie scene. I'm like, okay, whatever, let's do this. And yo, her in the ring, I can't. I feel like I'm watching a movie in slow motion. I can't. But damn, since the cruise and her heel turn, she's really getting me, guys. I'm really loving her as a heel. Now, her promos have been on point. Like her promo from this past Wednesday when she was in the doctor's office with her makeup artist and just being a typical puta bitch. Like, okay, Reba, knowing that her makeup artist, his name is Rebel. She's one of those. And with this whole thing with Tony Schiavone and fucking with him and trying to act like she owns him because she has information that he worked at Starbucks and all that. It was like, you know what? Maybe this can work. And damn, the girl is growing on me and it's getting me mad because I don't like her in the ring. I do not like her in the ring, but I keep forgetting that she's only been wrestling for about 4 years or so, and it's pretty crazy how far she came within 4 years. You know, it takes people sometimes, you know, a decade or so to, you know, work for a promotion like this. And it's actually pretty funny. I was listening to her podcast episode that she did with Chris Jericho, and she was talking about her journey from training to be a wrestler and at the same time going to school to be a dentist. Hey, did you guys know that she's a dentist?
Nani?
I'm sorry. Really, she's a dentist. But it's really crazy to hear her story while she was on Chris Jericho's podcast. And it's crazy, you know, especially, you know, going to school to be some kind of doctor is already a lot. And she was just talking about her journey between going to dental school, training to be a wrestler, and just being able to split that time and everything. You know what? I gotta give it to her. Now, her as a heel, I'm loving it. I'm loving it as a heel. Her promos have been on point. Now, as far as her ring skills, I don't I used to be so harsh. Like, yo, this woman's moving in slow motion. What the hell? And I get it. I mean, it's a lot, to be able to manage your own practice and then wrestling at the same time, but you're on TV to be a wrestler. You're here to entertain us. So you can't always entertain us just by gimmicks. So I'm really hoping to see, her more in the ring and to see her improve, because we're basically watching a baby grow up. That's how I'm seeing it. Like, okay, you only been wrestling for 4 years. You're still trying to get your footing with everything, especially since she is wrestling with top names. I mean, she had this little feud going on with Sheeta, who, oh my God, I love Sheeta. Sheeta is freaking amazing. And the whole thing with her getting her nose busted because of her, and now she turned it all around. Like, yeah, I got my nose busted, but you know what? I meant to do that. This and the third and whatever. But you know what? I have faith. I'm trying really hard to stay positive when it comes to some of these wrestlers, especially with her. But it's probably going to take a couple of years to actually see her, do better. And maybe when we get over this whole virus situation, she does have more matches. Hell, even put her matches on Dark. It doesn't really have to be on TNT. So people go like, man, Britt Baker. I mean, I don't mind seeing her promos on there, but give her some Dark matches. Give her something, because you know what? The girl has potential. I can't front. So these next few women, I have just been loving them. Now, I said earlier that I have become a fan of intergendered wrestling, and it's really a shame how it's not legal to put intergendered wrestling on TV, and hopefully one day that can change, because these 3 women, they're phenomenal, especially in their intergendered matches. And I am talking about none other than Penelope Ford. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I need that girl in the ring more. Like, damn. I saw, what was it? I think it was the first intergendered match. Actually, I'm not going to front. The first intergendered match that I saw with her was the match on the Jericho Cruise with Kenny Omega and Rio. And oh my God. Oh my God, I need more. So of course I went on YouTube, and I didn't know that she used to tag with her ex Joey Janela and do all these crazy intergendered matches. She did this one intergendered match with Joey Ryan, and it's like, fucking Joey Ryan. She is so good, and she's another one. She is valeting for Kip Sabian. Girl, we know you can move in the ring, and it's just so annoying me because I want to see her more in the ring. She is so fucking phenomenal. Mia Yim, when she was in the Mae Young Classic, I was rooting for her. I was definitely rooting for Mia. I'm like, yo, there's something about this girl. I like her. So I was very happy when she got signed with NXT. And she was another one who did crazy intergendered matches. Like, she did a match with her bae, Keith Lee, and you can already tell the size difference. So their match was so good. And she is so great in the ring. I know a lot of people don't think that, oh yeah, she's alright, she's average, but I like this girl. I really do like her. And Candice LeRae, whoa. First of all, I'm loving her heel turn. I'm loving this. I'm loving that Johnny Gargano is basically like her little manager, because there's obviously nothing else for him to do. I mean, he won the fight with Tommaso. So what next? You know what? It's time to give your woman a push. And I am very surprised she hasn't gotten a push a long time ago. For as long as I've been watching NXT, she's always been that baby face, and I was like, I don't know. I mean, yeah, she's there. I know her. I don't really see her on TV. I did mention this match in my quarantine video, which you guys should check out what I've been watching during quarantine. Team Cute, which was her and Joey Ryan versus the Young Bucks at PWG. And oh my God, when I say she got fucked up, that is an understatement. She went all in on that match. No pun intended. Yo, freaking Matt had a shoe full of thumbtacks and super kicked her in the face with it, and she took it. And this match was about 25 minutes long, something like that. But homegirl was leaking throughout that whole match. And I'm telling you, they had ladders, they had tables, they had chairs, they had thumbtacks. it was all types of crazy. And she was just taking these punches and doing these dives. Insane. So when I saw that match for her, I was like, that's okay, Miss LeRae? That's okay, what? Hello? What is this? And oh man, you have no idea how happy I am that she's finally getting this push. I was not happy with the ending of the Gargano Tommaso match. I don't understand why she had to interfere, but I kind of see what they're doing now, because now they're going to have Johnny being her little manager. But she needs this push, and I'm really happy that she finally turned heel, because first of all, I'm loving her new gear. And she is so badass, and she's so underrated. I know a lot of people, they're not crazy. When you hear the name Candice LeRae, they're like, man, like some people just be like, wow, she was so fucking dope. But this girl is so, so good. And I need more of her. Give me more Candice LeRae. Come on, Johnny. Do something with your wife. I need indie Candice LeRae. I know we're probably not going to get that. And like I said, it kills me that we're not having intergender matches on TV, because I love intergender wrestling. I know it's dangerous, but you know, these women who can do matches like these, especially the death matches with these guys, yo, bro, cool fucking dose. And this last woman who, man, she is another one who is making me a fan, because I was not feeling her when I first saw her, and that is Tegan Knox. Now she is growing on me. I remember, I think it was this past Mae Young, which, by the way, I need to go on a little rant real quick. First of all, I'm very upset that we're not getting any more Mae Young Classics. I think the last one that we only had 2 of them, and the first winner was, I think it was Kyrie. Yeah, it was Kyrie, and then it was Toni Storm. Why can't we have this? I do not understand why we are not continuing this. I might have been out of the loop. I don't remember why they canceled it, but I don't understand why they canceled it. I thought it was such a great competition, and it was so different, and it got to showcase so many freaking women. And there are a lot of women who got signed by the WWE after this contest. And it was like, yo, this shit is awesome. Like, what the fuck? But yes, Tegan Knox. I was not a fan of her when she was in the Mae Young. I was like, I think she had probably one match and then she busted up her knees. She's another one. Homegirl had double knee surgery. So to come back and do all this shit, you know what? I give it to you. But she is on a roll, especially her little feud with Dakota Kai. What? That cage match with Dakota Kai. Oh my God. So good. And she's so young too. She's so talented. And she's another one that they're really starting to push even harder. She was on, I think it was this week, with Shotzi Blackheart. I love her too. She is so fucking awesome. But Tegan Knox, I can't wait to see her. I want to see her more. I can't wait to see her in more feuds. Shit, I'm kind of ready to see her in the title picture. You know, I've just been thinking about a lot of women, you know, considering, you know, Rhea lost the title, Bianca's now on Raw, who's the next contender. We had Charlotte and Mia, had a good match, was pretty good, and now Io's going for the title, which I'm very happy for. But we need to have more contenders, and I feel Tegan Knox is going to be another one. So I actually can't wait to see her in the title. Ooh. Run. All right, the face is done. The hair is looking good. Man, I swear, if we weren't in quarantine, I would go out. I don't know where, but I would. Thank you so much for tuning in. Man, these women that I spoke about, they're just so amazing, and I can't wait to see more amazing things that they do in the future. If there are any female wrestlers out there that I need to check out, drop them in the comments. I'm always looking for more wrestling stuff to watch. But yes, thank you so much for tuning in. As always, if you like this video, give it a thumbs up, subscribe, follow me on social media. I'm nice. You can follow me on Twitter and Instagram. I will leave all that good stuff in the description down below. And have a good night, guys. Bye.